Awesome. Vegas, your boys. We're in the black today. You look like a Raider fan, huh?
No,
Raiders plus two.
although I'm not necessarily a Raider hater. I lived for 6 years in Vegas. I love the place, and I love the Raiders as an institution. But don't get me wrong, I really do.
Yeah,
But I still hate the Raiders. But I'm not a hater. There's a difference.
yeah, that made a lot of sense.
So I'm getting the huzz today. What's my deal?
I don't know. I just found it on Zoom, so I've been using it. It's fun.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, am I that disconnected? I mean,
It's like, yeah, no, I'm just having fun. But yeah,
it's early days yet, right?
yeah, the Commanders -3.5 at home. I was anti-Commanders in week one. I was anti-Commanders in week two. This week, I'm jumping on them to cover, and I have a feeling you're going to have something to say about that.
Well, yeah. I mean, I Washington did not look good last week, although that was against a real good team. They're not playing against a real good team this week. The rookie is going to step into a full-time role. He'll have had an entire week to prepare, and he was definitely better than Eckler anyway. Eckler is over 30, just kind of stood there, and it wasn't really fast. He wasn't himself. So Washington will go off. And by the way, they've had Jayden Daniels is basically questionable the entire week. They said we'd hear something by today about him, but he's gonna play, so they're gonna crush him.
Yeah. Ooh, Vegas. The Vegas Raiders at the Washington Commanders. Jayden Daniels ruled out with the concussion. We thought that he probably might not play. We thought he was going to play actually, but now he's ruled out, and now Mariota is going to get the start. And the line only went from like 3.5 to 3. Um, and frankly, I'm not on the Raiders. I just don't see them having enough. They can't run the ball effectively, and I think that the Commanders can play defense, and Mariota can move the ball. I think he had 4 touchdowns, 0 picks in a couple games last year, and I expect the Commanders to be able to survive this -3.
When they announced, first of all, I thought that the line was a little low to begin with. It's opening up at 3.5, but even though there was that questionable tag, I think they already baked in um,
That injury.
Jayden into the price. So for it to only adjust down a half, so 3 points isn't even home field advantage. Washington's a better team, I would think, than the Raiders. Well, not what I would think. They are. They're a better team than the Raiders. But the Raiders going to East Coast,
Yeah, so you're gonna say that, yeah.
Raider Nation, baby. The Raiders just have that mystique. And Mariota, no, you say he can move. He hasn't even met a scheme that is tailored to the stud he was in college. I mean, let's not forget, didn't he win a Heisman? But he's never had an NFL career. He's been a journeyman backup, and I think we're going to see that again this week. Remember, you're going to have your first week, with the rookie. Eckler's out, so I think the running game for Washington's going to be a little bit one-dimensional, probably easy to stifle, especially with the Max Crosbys and whatnot on the Raiders. So I'm going with the Raiders, but I'm going to take them on the points. But you know what? No, if I'm going to do it, I'll take the Raiders to win. I mean, nothing worse than if you're going to lose, you're going to get blown out. But it should be a Raider game for me.
Geno Smith looks awful. That's why I like the Commanders.
Well, but and to your point, I see it the other way. When did he look awful?
Against the Chargers.
On what night?
The Monday Night Football night that you said he was supposed to win Monday Night Football.
You mean the same Monday night that is the only game going on in the entire world where everyone in the entire world saw what an absolute bozo he was on the field and how inept and completely, he wasn't capable of anything, and he looked so bad on the side. So that's the lingering image Joe Better has of the Raiders, not just of Geno Smith.
Right.
And so that's more reason to like them, because they showed us what they wanted us to see, probably, and our money is going to follow that. So that's another reason to like the Raiders.
Very great take, John, and that's why I might be Joe Better this week. So